I'm back. I'm back. Hey, y'all. Waiting on the people to come in. Welcome back, y'all. We been gone, and it's just me tonight. So, um, I see y'all been checking out the documentaries, the reviews on YouTube. Go check your girl out at Discover with Drina on your YouTube. I like to watch documentaries. I'm probably gonna do a couple of shows. I think I might add in a show here and a show there. I just don't really do. I like to watch people do commentary about the reality, so I might not do that. But welcome back to the Thursday night. Come on in the room. We're gonna have somebody talking tonight, y'all. We're gonna give her some time to get settled as well, cause I know it was busy. Everybody have busy lives, so y'all come in the room. We're gonna talk about some things going on in our city. It may be going on in your city, so you might want to check it out to see if it affect your house. So, but tonight it's gonna be human and sex trafficking. That's deep. I know it's deep, y'all. I came back with a little bang to be deep about it because of the simple fact we need to know about it. A lot of people are not aware. And guess what's coming to the city of Birmingham? The World Games. So with the World Games come a lot of other worldly things. So I know a lot of people have loved ones that they care about. They might need this information just to protect the family. And I'm just saying, this I like to do stuff for my community. I'm getting a little older. My children are getting older. I want to spend a little bit more time in the community helping people. So I think we all should spend a little time helping each other. And this is how I do it. And I might go to the crisis soon. I like that ain't helping. It's just family to me down there. But this is my way of helping. So hey, Adrena. Look, Adrena. I need some more people to come in, y'all. It's a serious discussion, but we just gonna be real about it. We just gonna act like we at home on the at the kitchen table talking, and then when we finish talking about it, we gonna tell our friends at the other kitchen tables. So y'all come on in the room. I know we've been gone. I've been gone, y'all. I've had to get my mind together. It's a new year. Had to reorganize my brain on things or what I'm gonna do. Y'all know I got the green girl still over here mixing stuff up. Somebody hit me up yesterday for eczema cream. So I was in the lab making eczema cream, some good herbs, and y'all look at it. Look how it turned out. This naturally turned this color. I didn't make it turn this color. This naturally turned this color. So D, let me know how the eczema cream went. I know people having allergy issues going on, so let me know how the eczema cream went. Let's see who else in the room. Yeah, we're gonna have a young lady come on. Her name is Jasmine Deloach. She's gonna come on and give us some information about sex and human trafficking. Um, I'm gonna just give you some information how I met her. The Crisis Center had they have a I guess you can say the men come and talk once a month. They have burlesque talk moments. So it's like the men come and talk. So this particular time they invited the women to come, and that's how I met Jasmine Deloach. And it was a doctor there. She was a doctor that helped people, get their lives together after being in a trafficking situation. So actually Jasmine has, she told her story, and that's why I wanted her to come on here to tell her story, because it moved me, because I have children. Not just saying because I have girls, but you have to be careful of the boys too. So all the children, the women, the men, everybody is always, it's always something going on. So my thing is we need to be more aware of what's really going on in the streets. I know we grew up in the 90s and we seen a lot of stuff. Yes, we did. But now we on some next level stuff. It's a lot to do with technology. And it's a lot to do with how we raise our children in this matrix materialistic world. So let's be real about it. A lot of things are happening, and it's due to social media. So be careful. That's what we're trying to say tonight. I'm trying to give Jasmine a little bit more time. I need some more people to come in. Because I want some people to come even in. You know what? I want people to even come in to, ask questions. Who want to come in? I'm finna send out the link. Give me a few minutes. Let's see. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. Copy. Let's see. Come on in the room, y'all. Yeah, check out the conversation. And okay. Let's see. It's still early. I know we said we was gonna start at 8, but y'all know how we get down. Come on now, be for real. We're gonna turn this music up. Gonna turn this music up. Gonna loosen up just a little bit. Y'all loosen up. I know he's gonna be serious, but I mean, hey, we can loosen up now. Let's see, baby. Try to find some good stuff to listen to. But you know, you don't be get dang. Okay, let's see who in the room. Who in the room, baby? Y'all know I like jazz, so I like jazz hip hop too. And I see that little laser eye lean in the night, so don't be worried about that eye right there. That's that weak eye. Let's see. I don't know how everybody mental been going, because I had to take a break, y'all. I was tired trying to do everything, trying to be a strong black woman and stuff. I was tired. I know some of y'all get tired. Y'all better take a break. I'm still taking a break for real. This is like a little jump start. I'm still taking a break, because you got to get your mind together to be in this crazy world, go to work every day, take care of your children. What your children going through, what your mama going through, what your daddy going through, what your sister going through, what your niece, everybody, you got to make sure everybody okay. Then you okay? Am I okay? Are y'all making sure y'all okay out here? Oh, okay. Y'all better. Y'all better make sure y'all eating right too. Are you eating right? Are you taking care of your body? I see y'all talking about these um heartburn, gallbladders. Are y'all drinking y'all ginger water? Are y'all drinking water? Are y'all cutting back on the meat? I don't hear nobody saying nothing because y'all know y'all eating that meat every day. Y'all know y'all eating that meat every day. I'm about to get ready to do this fast. I gotta do this little sacrifice. Gotta do some sacrificing. Everybody need to clean their system out. Y'all know y'all been eating all that meat. Easter coming. Y'all know y'all finna eat them ribs, and I ain't mad at you. But I'm trying to see, have y'all clean your system out before you stuff your face with them ribs. Oh, okay. We gonna see. We gonna see. Cause I'm trying my best. You eat some ribs, Adrena? This Adrena don't eat no ribs. Adrena, you eating ribs? Y'all better start eating that stuff. At least take 2 or 3 days after week and don't eat. No, I'm gonna just say if you go hard on me, at least take 2 days because I know it's hard for some of y'all. At least take 2 days. 2 days will help you out and get you moving it on down. Give yourself 2 days and a lot of water. Water, 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 water. I have to stay on myself about that. Water, 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 water. So water. I'll be doing this fast this month, y'all. So I know I'm gonna drink a lot of water. I'm gonna make myself drink it. Okay, good, Adrena. Yes, no pork. No, I eat beef occasionally, but I really don't. Maybe once a month. Yeah, but I won't be eating none this month. No beef, no pork, and probably just fish on the weekend. Girl, ooh, that's why I'm doing this fast so I can stop eating the chicken. I need to break myself from the chicken. I gotta do something. So this the sacrifice. The chicken and no alcohol. Hey, my friends on Friday. I love y'all. I love y'all. But I won't be drinking on Friday. No, I won't be having no drinks on Friday. None during the week. None the month of April. Yes. And tomorrow is April Fool's Day. But to me, tomorrow is the first, it's the new year to me. To me, and it's just me. I don't know how other people think. Y'all can think what y'all want, but this is my belief. Tomorrow is April Fool's Day. The first day of April to me means that it's the new year. And they say it's a Fool's Day, but it's not. So, Happy New Year to all the people who are welcome in the new spring era. So that's why I'm just gonna take me a little break, get my master plan together. Y'all get it together. Cause this summer, I don't know what's finna happen. But I know I'm gonna have me a garden. And y'all better not be coming out here trying to take out my bell peppers and cucumbers and my watermelons and my strawberries. But I do need y'all to start a garden so we can trade some stuff. Who gonna do that? We grow. Oh, okay. We grow gonna do that. So y'all going down there and buy y'all some plants. They got vegetables, tomatoes, bell peppers, radishes, spinach. They got all kinds of vegetables. So y'all gonna buy y'all, make y'all little garden while you can before the frost. This about to be the last frost, and go and get it started. Let's get it. And don't be in no panic, okay? It's food everywhere. The food come out the ground, okay? All right. So let me see if Miss Jasmine hit me up because I know she had to get situated. And We Grow is at the Crescent Center, y'all. Going up there to the Crescent, buy y'all some vegetables, start that garden. They also, oh, I forgot. They also are they are doing raised bed gardens. If y'all need If y'all know somebody that want a raised bed garden, they doing those. You don't even have to do it. You can pay We Grow to do it. What you trying to grow? They got sunflowers, corn. I told you all the vegetables, all kinds of tomatoes. Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
You said an almond caramel, right?
Yeah. Thank you. Lemonades. That cool, refreshing drink. So yeah, y'all, come on. I want to see a lot of gardens in Birmingham. I want to see everybody, even the men. Come on, y'all. Let's get these gardens jumping. And let's have some garden parties. I might do that this year, have me a garden party in my backyard. We're gonna see who gonna get invited. Who gonna get invited to the garden party. Ain't nobody hit the link up. Ain't nobody said nothing. Let me see if Adrena. Let me see if I can add her in. Adrena, you wanna come in while we wait on Miss J Estimate? Cause y'all know I sit here and talk. Will do. Y'all really thought I didn't talk a lot, but I do be talking a lot. Cause I want to. And you can't tell me what to do. Cause tonight I'm doing it for the community. Okay. Let's see. I guess y'all see that link up there, huh? Oh, you at work. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Everybody being scared, but that's okay. Hey, Taquita. Hey, Kim. I see Kim came in. Hey, what's up, cuz? We talking about sex and human trafficking, y'all. Just to let everybody know what's going on. We're gonna have Jasmine on. We're still waiting on Jasmine, giving her a little time to come through. Cause she got a story to tell, baby. I had to That was deep to me. So I wanted her to come on and talk about it and talk about the things that she went through so y'all can recognize the signs or even warn your children about the signs, how it goes down. Let me see. Cause really, I don't know. I didn't know too much about it. I guess cause I'm one of these people that it's hard for me to trust a little bit. I be looking around anyway. Who is these people? My mom taught me stranger danger early. Who is these people? We don't know them. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I see the comments better when I be on Facebook than on StreamYard. I don't know, understand that. That's the weirdest thing. And everybody else, I got hey. Let me see who else. I'm trying to make sure I stay on the chat. But y'all, yeah, I had to chill. Then I had to help the girls. My daughter is finna graduate, y'all. So she graduate in May. I had to take her to TSU. So all this information that I'm finna talk about tonight, that was in my head because I have a daughter that was looking for a job and had a daughter that was going off to school. We had to go to orientation. So I'm sitting up here like, oh God, my children really growing up. They really just walking out the door. I kind of was going through maybe a little separation, and they really haven't left. It's just in my mind. I'm going through. They finna really leave me, and they're gonna be out here by themselves. So all these things was running through my mind, and I think when I heard these stories, I think I seen some articles. All that was playing in my head, and I met Miss Jasmine, and it was like I'm really finna let my daughters go, but I don't have a choice. They have to. They grown. They wanna experience their own life. So this might help some of y'all parents like me, who going through that. My children are getting older, or are they starting to date? Starting to like boys, or they liking girls, or he like boys, or he like, they changing. So yeah, y'all need to stay on top of your game when it comes to these kids and how a lot of these vultures are just all over them, waiting, and I'm waiting too. Yeah, I still fight kids for my kids. I'm so for real. I will do it. I will. Yes, man, I will fight kids for my kids. And my kids grown. They're not even children no more. They grown. But yeah, I probably was one of them parents because my children they're not confrontational like this. They don't even like arguing on it. They ain't finna do all that. That's right, Kim. Me too. I fight kids for my kids. Y'all right here, we a family. Which y'all thought this was. This a tribe over here. This a family. So yeah, I have to tell my that's why they popped down fight. Like, man, my mom will fight you for messing with me. Okay? So yeah. Hey Thomas. Takita, yes. We'll do yes. Cause my children don't bother nobody. I'm that mama, yes. They don't bother nobody. They don't. They really don't. They really be at home chilling. And I can say that for all my nieces and nephews. They be straight chilling. They don't bother nobody. Doing nothing. Go to work, come home, talk to they, and don't even have a lot of friends. So I hope Miss Jason can get in. Cause y'all just don't know. This stream your life, sometimes it be acting crazy. Crazy. Thank you, pumpkin seeds. Hey, 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 hey. Let me send her a message, and then I'm gonna go through some things that I seen in Alabama. Let me answer. Wait a minute. Okay. Now, when I went, I did a little research because, like I said, after the event that I went to at the Crisis Center, that had Miss Jasmine there. I did this little. It's like a little small video, and I wanted people to know that they really don't understand how big this thing is. This thing is huge. I'm talking about huge. And in the video that I wish I could present the video. I wish I could present the video because the video show, and I'm gonna present it at the end. When we finish talking, hopefully she able to get on. But I'm gonna present it at the end. But what I'm trying to say is, In the video, do y'all know y'all do know just Lane, which is Epstein, right hand woman, was a part of that sex trafficking. Okay, Ghislaine and Epstein. Ghislaine was Epstein right hand woman, right? But y'all do know in the courtroom they had Prince Andrew, and he did have to pay a pretty fine to his accuser. And Queen Elizabeth paid that fine, y'all. 16.4 million. So this thing can be small. I mean, as small as, hey, there you go. Hey,
Hi.
hey,
Hi. How you
guys.
doing?
I was just telling them how big this thing is. So
Yes,
let
ma'am.
me say, this is Jasmine Deloach. I met her at the Crisis Center. She told me her story. Um, this is a life story. Like, this is real, true life. So, and it touched me, and I wanted everybody to get this information from you person, like from your personal life story, to know exactly what happened, the signs, what you recognize, what we need to recognize as parents, people, aunties, uncles, fathers, mothers, all that. So this is Jasmine, y'all, and she does have a nonprofit, Angel Arms. We're gonna show that video tonight. That way, if anybody needs some help, this is the person that you want to reach out to, Miss Jasmine. Like, hey, she know the people and she has the information. Thank you, Jasmine. We just want
Well, I'm
to.
I'm sorry. I'm blessed. Hey, I'm blessed by God, even though I had to go through hard trials and tribulations to get here. And still is going through a whole lot. But God made it fit for me to be able to tell people my story so it can prevent a lot of things from happening.
Exactly.
So I'm here, I'm here, by God's grace to embrace, others and tell them my story and my testimony. So yes, ma'am.
So we want to hear a little bit how, I know you had a nonprofit, Angel Arms, but we do want to know, like, the cause, because it's a cause and effect to a lot of people's story. So
Yes.
you have a personal story behind it, but you can tell us as much as you want to if you feel like it. You can go
Yes.
deep, whatever you want to do. So we just want to hear, what happened and what we can do. What the signs that we can notice as people, humans, to save somebody's life.
Yes, ma'am. Well, my baby was one of those kids that were being bullied at school. It started off with being bullied. Um, so and then she went to the phase of trying to be accepted.
Mm.
But she didn't know that she was gonna run into this individual who literally um this little girl at school, which is called considered a bait girl. This bait girl, she decided to hook my child up with her pimp, the guy that was her trafficker, the guy that was trafficking her, and she hooked my baby up with this guy. This guy came to my home one morning. I went to the store and got my baby. Um, when he got my baby, he ended up taking her from my house. Then he was selling her around town in Birmingham, not knowing that at that point, before when I found out that she was gone, I knew something was wrong immediately. So what I did was call the police and I listed her as a runaway, which I
Mm.
shouldn't have did. I listed her as a runaway. So automatically when you list kids as a runaway, they don't look for them like they would look for a missing child. I didn't know that. A lot of people, everybody kept saying, oh, she just fast, she just wants some attention, stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. So when I listed her as a runaway, not knowing that it was a detective picked up on the case, because I knew something was wrong. I kept going to the sheriff's department like, something's wrong, something's wrong. So this guy was selling my baby around town, taking her to local clubs,
Oh,
having her to interact with certain people. They was all down at the club called the Butt Naked. um they was all over. So this guy found out that I was looking for her, so he moved her again. He moved her at that point to the Siesta Hotel. Then that's over in Irondale. So at that point, I knew something wasn't right. I still haven't heard from her. Usually, when a child run away, they gonna try to come back home because
yeah,
everything ain't the
yeah.
same.
You was want, yeah.
Yeah. So my baby, she decided she put a picture on Facebook. So people stopped looking for her because she got on Facebook and she said it's the Virginia in me. And she was on the at the hotel on she was in a mirror with this Caucasian girl, and this girl was from North Carolina. So this guy was picking them up in different states.
Oh,
So she put it's the Virginia in me, and then automatically people stopped looking for her because they said that she just was that fast child, and she just wants some attention. She all on social media, she ain't missing.
mm-hmm.
But that's what people do. So in my head, so I'm still wrong. We need to try to fix this. We need to find out what's going on. Um so I get a call. At that point, I have the sheriff's deputy from Jefferson County, and I have DHR in my house because
Mm-hmm.
they trying to see what's going on. Where is the child? I'm telling them no, it's something I don't know what it is. So while they're sitting in my house, questioning me like I'm the suspect, all of a sudden we get a call from a guy, and this
Mm-hmm.
guy was an angel. This guy, he said, "Look, I'm purchasing your baby on Backpage," and I said, "What?" And he said, "I'm purchasing your baby on Backpage."
Whoa, that's a
Phone
lot.
go out.
No, I can hear you. I can still you. I was just like, that was a lot still
Okay,
to me to hear that.
okay,
You're going in and out a little bit now.
okay. Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
He looks at me. I look at him, he look at me, I look at the DHR lady, she looks at me, everybody looking crazy at that point. Like, then they knew it was serious.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy got tipped off. He ended up moved her from the Siesta Hotel to the to Homewood. He was selling her out of the Econo Lodge in Homewood. Then he
Mm.
found that he got tipped off again because we tried to purchase her again. He moved her from Homewood to Atlanta. Then when he
This is
moved her from Atlanta, how we know, because we had an undercover from Arendelle Police Department pinging her, her phone. And even
mm,
though her phone was off, it still ping on certain towers. And that's how we know. And she was being sold on Backpage as a Barbie. So at that point, he had moved her to Atlanta. She called me. I don't know from who phone what. She called me screaming. I'm trying to get to Atlanta. I asked her where she was. All of a sudden, the phone hang up. This guy
wow.
started beating on her. Then he got her and moved her from Atlanta and started selling her on Backpage in South Carolina. Then he went from South Carolina selling her on Backpage. Then he was selling her in North Carolina. Then he sold her in Richmond, Virginia to a guy that got her, and he started beating on her and the young lady, and they took off running from him.
Mhm. Mhm.
At this point, it was an elderly lady spotted some little girls running. She called the police. The police reacted in Richmond, Virginia very fast. And they
Mhm.
captured the kids. They found out that they had bolos issued on them.
Oh wow.
And bolos is like be on the lookout for these missing children.
Children. Mm.
So I get a call around 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning saying that my baby was found in Richmond, Virginia, and I have 24 to 48 hours to get to Richmond, Virginia, or a warrant will be issued for my arrest. So at that
Whew.
point, I'm like, I'm talking to the police. I'm like, I didn't get her there. I issued a bolo on her just so we can find out where she's at,
Yeah.
And the guy was like, I can't give you much information over the phone, but I think you really need to get up here. So at that point, I get to Atlanta. Well, at that point, I don't know how I'm getting to Atlanta. There's a lot of people in play. There's a lot of people that's putting money all on the court on social media. They trying to rent me a car. They telling me don't drive. I'm overwhelmed. I don't need to do anything. All of a sudden, they put so much money on the court, honey. I literally almost lost my mind when I read I listened to the balance on that card. But I refunded everybody their money because it was an angel called um Miss Thompson. She was over Thompson
Mhm.
Trade Thompson tractor place on
Mhm.
79, and her name was Judy Thompson. And she basically hired her whole staff, had a private plane, JP Dice the
Oh,
weatherman, um she had a attorney. When we got up there, we got on their private plane, we flew up there. We got up there, the attorney told me do not say anything because they can hold
mhm.
me accountable for my baby being found out of state. So the attorney talked to the judge, and the judge came back and she released my baby. So at that point we goes over to the juvenile detention center.
Mhm.
And while we're at the juvenile detention center, she walks out and I immediately fall weak. I didn't know who she was. She was so high. I literally didn't know who my child was. She was out of her mind.
Oh
And the
my.
first thing she said, "Why did you come for me? I didn't want you to find me."
Oh wow.
And I said,
But
no.
wait a
I said,
minute.
no, no, ma'am, no,
Uh,
ma'am, no, ma'am. We can't do this.
Go back to how did she get baited in
Ma'am,
by? How did she get baited in?
how did she get? Because let me tell you something, these bait girls and bait boys and whoever else getting these children, they present themselves. They always have the latest gear, the latest fashion, the newest joints, whatever it takes to get these children
Mhm.
in.
Oh,
Saying I know somebody that give you a lot of things like they give me.
mhm.
So
Yeah. Serious social
these
media.
they are put in these schools, and nobody don't think that these people are in these schools.
Wow.
So these people are literally in these schools doing these things. And everybody's want to sweep it up under the rug, but this is real. These things are happening. So I'm a kind of wind it up with this part. But once we got my baby, we stayed in the room with her. We never went to sleep. We stayed woke. Like the attorney got a big suite. She slept at the door. I slept at the balcony. We kept switching up places. So just to
Yeah.
make sure she get home safe. We got her home, put her in the hospital for a whole year. She never received the help that she needed. Do you hear me?
Mm-mm.
She never received the help that she needed after being in the hospital for a whole year. At that point, people didn't know much about human trafficking. They didn't know
Yeah.
nothing. So my child was damaged. She ended up
Yeah.
going back out because the dude even came to the hospital trying to get her. So she ended up going back out. Then I showed up at this town hall meeting. It had all these local officials,
Mm,
people that are into law enforcement. I remember Danny Carr was there. I remember Chris Anderson,
mm,
Walt Wilson, Abdul. All these people were there. Sonny Slaughter was even part of it. Sonny Slaughter is this big time she's a human trafficking expert, and
okay.
I learned a whole lot from her. She's amazing. But at this point, all these people sprung into action to get my baby back again. They
Whoa.
did things, they did whatever took to get my baby back. They kept going back. This guy, he had mind control over her. She was damaged. She was destroyed. So we did so much to try to get her back, and we got her back. And at that point, she's 18 now, almost 19,
Mm-hmm.
and she's turning 19. So there's nothing we can do about it. So this same child that I have, she a lady took her up to Atlanta and left her. That was selling her. A lady from Birmingham took her up to Atlanta and left her. And then
God.
she met this guy at the gas station. And you know what this guy did? He went on a killing spree and my child was with him. Even though
So,
she haven't committed a and now my baby is sitting in Lee County on capital murder charges. And they're trying to give her the death penalty. So I'm fighting against that because I know how real it is.
yeah,
But
I
nobody want to consider
that's a
her a
bad situation.
victim. When
Yeah,
I
she is.
did all the measurable steps that it takes to save your child. So that's why I do what I can do to prevent these things from happening.
The phone's trying to break up.
Yes, ma'am.
Girl, that's a lot.
It's
Y'all
real.
breathe, breathe, mama, breathe. That's a lot. So my
Can
thing
you hear me?
is, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you a little
Can you
bit
hear
better. It was,
me?
I can hear you. You was breaking up a little bit. So she hasn't been sentenced yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
She have. She have been sentenced. Oh wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh okay. So are you trying to do an appeal at this
No, ma'am.
time?
She's still on trial.
Oh, she's still on
No,
trial.
ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay. So yeah,
No,
because
ma'am. No,
that
ma'am.
I'm saying I'm saying it. The story almost
I
sounds
got some
like the young
people
lady just
that
got
that's
out.
working to help me on this.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
It sounds like yeah. I guess it's a drag. You know, some slowness going on. No, what I was saying was the young lady who just recently got out of prison because she was sex trafficking, and I mean she was sex trafficked and she
Yeah,
killed.
yeah,
Yeah,
Centurial.
yeah, yes. It kind of
Mhm.
sounds like that story.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Nobody's gonna stand up for our kids, and it's sad to say, but I'm gonna say it. Nobody's gonna stand up for that little black girl that needed help, and her
Yeah,
mom did all those measurements
yeah.
of trying to help her. But let it been a child with blonde hair and blue eyes, then
It's,
bam, you're gonna look for her. You're gonna do what you gotta do. Mama didn't have to play detective. Mama didn't have to do all this. You know,
mm-hmm.
take care of our kids, look for our kids just like you look for other people. We still
Yeah,
have people missing. We
yes,
still have Ramondas. We still have Kiara Stubbs.
yes,
We still have the little girl down in Montgomery. Lord, what is her name? We still have all these people. Nobody wants to even think. Nobody wants to talk about these things. They don't really care until it happens to theirs. But don't wait until it happens to your children for you to say, "Yeah, I'm gonna spring into action."
yes. Let's be in action right now.
Yeah.
That's what
Yes.
happened. Cause those they were babies when all that was happening to them. I mean, it was a lot of sound like a lot of mental health. Did he get
Yes,
her
because
on
my
blood?
baby had 6 different diagnoses way
Oh,
before all this started. See, girl, you know what? It's sickening.
he played on her, her
Yeah,
mind.
these sick people, they're sick and they lure kids in. It ain't the snatching up. It's the I'm coming for you.
Not only that, I mean, if you are telling, "Oh, I'm gonna get your hair done or your
Yeah,
nails,"
that's I'm coming for you. I'm luring you in.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and so as a child that wants these things, and I want to look this way due to all the things that they see on social media, that's the trap.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a whole trap.
Yes, ma'am.
And yes, Tony said she glad that you shared this story because that's brave of you to even share this story. Just like you said, people do not even want to talk about things like this that's happening in the community. So if you see that little fast girl, that's not a little fast girl. Somebody touched her, and somebody might still have their hands on her. Let's remember that. I
Yeah.
mean, I
I
really
mean,
want.
we so quick to judge.
Yes,
We
yes.
so quick to judge the parents. What about
hmm
the kids? That's
And
what
like
that's
you
what
said,
I don't understand.
it's other kids luring them in. Other
But here's
kids.
the thing: we can't judge the parents. We got to sit out here and be the village. Nobody wants to be that village.
No, nobody wants to be the village. And I think, I mean, I'm trying to be a part of. When I heard your story, I knew that it had somebody had to hear it. That way, somebody else can see it. Then somebody else can tell. So if you
Yes,
see
ma'am.
some, you say something. That's what I say.
Yes,
You see
ma'am.
something, you say something. Like you said, don't be rushing trying to stop it. Call the police. That's you saying something. Call the police.
Yeah.
That lady who seen those two young girls walking, she called the police. And it's
Right.
a
Yes.
yesterday
Yes.
they seen those two girls walking.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just glad you came on here to discuss it. I do want to continue to talk about, I know we talked about social media being a big factor, um,
Yeah. People sharing
materialistic.
their kids all on social media, like
Yeah, and
these
I
sick
know we have
perverts
a
ain't
lot of
looking.
homes with it's a lot of families that's single family homes. I mean, we do have people in the family, like you said, we can't, just because you're a single family, don't mean you don't have to have a village. So I suggest, parents who you feel like y'all need a little, you got a friend, that's part of your village. If you see something different going on in your child, you need to question your child. I promise you, you do. Because it seemed like the
Yep.
bumblebee. What you call
Or
it? The
talk to them,
say that again.
ma'am.
Say that again. I can't hear you.
What what did you say?
I was saying I know that they use material, like the hair, the nails, social media, and all that. But I think it's a lot to do with the words and the mind play that some of these children might be missing. Like you said, your daughter had some mental issues going on. So these men or women, because you said a woman took her to Atlanta, are playing
Hmm.
on those issues. What
Yes.
can you what do you think we could do as parents though to I'm trying to see what can we do as parents? I know we looking for the signs, but what else can we do?
Preventative measures.
Yeah, what else can we do?
Preventative measures. Try to, as much as you don't want to be in your kids' business, be in their business. Cause guess
Okay.
what? Somebody else in their business. They
It's,
all on these games, Roblox, PlayStation, and they got chat rooms, and they talking to perverts. They talking to sick people.
it's on the video game?
Girl, yes. They all over the video games. All these games got chat rooms in them. What do you think they're chat rooms for?
Girl, I don't know nothing about the video games. I don't. I really don't. I guess because I ain't have no children playing the video games.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. PlayStation got a chat room. Roblox got a chat room. Um, all these games that your kids on, they have chat rooms.
Girl,
And these people, let me ask you a question. Let me tell you something. Yo
tell me
God
something.
said, yo, I was listening to Yo God and he said these people in love with Instagram and they never met them. You know, these people, they exploit their own children. They don't even know they exploiting their own children.
Mm,
You put your child on social media with a bathing suit on, guess what? Sick Harry might be on there downloading that picture to his phone so he can do weird things with that photo. Then he
okay.
start obsessing over your child, and then guess what? Now you got a problem because now you got a sick person that's gonna find out where you stay at. They look at pictures. Like I look at people pictures. I see people where they do stuff all the time wrong. They
Tell
put
me
pictures
about
of
it.
them
I'm listening.
standing in front of their mailbox with their address. They put where they stay at. They'll put the whole street, take a picture of the whole. You have to be careful and be mindful. If you have
Mm-hmm.
an address, if you have your tag number, you have to cover all those things up. Cause guess what? It's sick people out here.
Yes.
They not
That's
Lord. They
a good
not
one
only
to know.
praying. They not only praying on the little kids. I mean, the teenager girls. They praying on boys, girls, the babies, all of it. You might even date a man that's touching on your child.
That's true. Y'all
So
better
parents got to be
be careful.
mindful of that. Mothers,
Yes,
stop
please.
inviting all these different men around your kids. Cause he
Yes.
might just want you just to get to your child.
Mm-hmm. Please.
I'm not
Love on.
saying all of them, but I'm just saying. You got
Yeah.
sick women out here too. That like
Yes.
young boys and young girls.
Mm-hmm. They
So
do.
we have to get into those conversations. We gotta have those conversations. Even though it's hard for a lot of people to have those conversations with their kids, guess what? If you don't, somebody else will.
Yes. And some of them got it happening in their family and not saying nothing.
Yes, incest, all type of stuff.
Yes.
You
So
wonder why these kids ain't going to sleep at school. And then these teachers, they so quick to kick them out, not knowing that these children got issues at home.
yes. And I feel bad because now we're in post pandemic. So look at how many children stayed at home with their abuser. They're
And
probably exploiting them on
mhm,
social media.
uh-huh. And then on top of that, you got the educators that that's not only not, I don't think they're like that they don't understand what trafficking or sexual abuse. They should be trained.
Yes,
because you dealing with children every day.
yes, and
Let
they
us
should.
come in, let us train you on what to look for. Let us train you. Every time I go to a school and talk to kids, I have at least 3 to 5 children come up to me and tell me their whole situation or what's going on in their household.
Mm-hmm. They do tell. I used to work at Head Start, and they used to tell
But
it
then
all.
what do we do next? Tell me that.
And you
What do we do
mandate
next?
as a teacher, you are mandated to report
But
any
all of them don't.
and they
But
don't,
all of
because
them
they
don't.
do that. They don't want to look at them parents in their face. I already know. I already know.
But it's a way. It's something should be set up. As much as they don't want to talk about how they used to talk to us about sex and all that in schools, maybe you need to bring this conversation back up because it's happening all over the
Mm,
world and it's
yes,
happening to too many of our kids. And we're waiting till these children either commit suicide or these children out here doing stuff like what my baby got into. I always took her phone. So how did she get another phone?
exactly.
Somebody at school.
That's the luring. That's the luring. The luring.
And then they ain't talking about these football teams and all that. They
What
protect
football?
those.
Wait.
They protect these boys just like they protected them against my baby.
Okay. I done heard
They
some
didn't
things.
talk about. They don't never want to put the football players off the team, so they gonna try to sweep everything up under the rug. Come on now, educational people. Let's really have this conversation. It's a whole lot of deep conversations we need to have as parents and as concerned citizens that could do something to protect our kids.
Yes, we should be. That's why we here tonight. Cause we need to do
Yes.
better. It's too much going on, and like you said, as humans, black people, people, period, we've been sweeping a lot of stuff under the rug, and ain't nobody been saying nothing, and not
No.
holding people accountable.
No.
It's time. We gotta
What
reclaim.
happened to what happened to that little baby? Cupcake shouldn't have never happened.
That's true.
We got too many people around to let things like this happen in our community. I'm
And grown,
serious.
grown people.
It's real. It's real.
It's, it just don't make sense though. Y'all are sacrificing your children for money. That's what it boils down to.
Well,
Our pleasure, sick pleasure.
now these sick people come into your community and they go buy all these things. And
Hmm.
just like I said, they have to lure these kids in.
Yeah, we do have to talk to our children about, that
Nobody
the,
want to talk.
we do need to talk to our children about that. I mean, I don't.
No,
I mean,
nobody want
I'm
to
the
talk.
person that's always talking to my children about something, but as parents, it's not time to be friends no more. It's time. I mean, you can be friends all day, but my thing is this: as a parent and with young children, you're still responsible
But
for these.
nobody want to have those conversations because guess what? Then it goes into other stuff. It start exposing everything happening in your household.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. And don't nobody
Okay.
talk about that. They don't. They really don't want to talk about that.
Mm-mm.
But
No,
I did
ma'am.
want to talk to you about this because I wanted to bring awareness. I know you was at the Crescent, and I mean it was a line for it to happen. I mean a line for real because me thinking about my daughters moving on, and my daughters are again they older. I'm just still thinking about them stepping off in the world with these vultures, living a beautiful life. But I do have to remember, I have to remind them it's wolves out there. Everything is not as perfect as you think it is. And I think some of y'all gonna have to sit down at these kitchen tables and have some real talks with some of y'all family members who've been violating, um, your children who might be under control by your local dirty nasty man or dirty nasty woman. I mean, it's just the point of we need to talk more about this so we can heal as a community, people. There's a lot of things that's going on that we need to discuss and try to heal and stop the nonsense. So I'm so glad you came on, Jasmine. And I do want to let everybody know that after me and you leave, because I know we've been on, you told the story, but I do want them to know about Angel Arms. Can you tell us about Angel
Yes,
Arms?
ma'am. Well, Angel Arms Women and Teen Organization, what we do is we have different counselors that offer free counseling to families without insurance, or we could connect you with good counselors. Um, if you do have insurance, we do preventative measures on educational things to prevent these things from happening to other people,
Mm-hmm.
other kids, other people. We go out and help find missing people. Um, like I said, we still have Kiara Stubbs, we have Ramondas, we have the young lady from Montgomery still missing, and nobody is talking about this. But we need to find
Right.
our people. I
I
want
think
I want
that
people to step
to me
up.
the most where the alignment started for me. Watched I watched news. I want to say Channel 13 broadcasted about the World Games coming and how the sex trafficking and human trafficking is at a high rate. And then they went into the story about Kiara Stubbs. So I do want people to know that that word on the street that I heard was that she went to go get her brakes fixed and nobody seen her again. So I think, I mean, the more we blast her name and the human trafficking, sex trafficking issue that we got going on here in the city of Birmingham, the state of Alabama, the United States, the whole world, the more we blast all these people, the people, because you got to blast them, y'all. You have to blast them to know that they are hurting people. You're hurting people. So you have to be blasted when you're hurting people. And that's
Can
why we're talking
Mhm.
about it now.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I want to make a plea to these people that knows where these people are, where Ramonda's is,
Mm-hmm.
where Kiara is. If you know something where this young lady from Montgomery is, and all of our other missing people that are missing,
Yeah,
if you know something, I don't care if it's a little bit of information, please say something. Because don't wait until it happens to somebody in your family. People families are suffering. I know if I feel like this and I found my child and I'm still going through something,
mm-hmm.
that I know the families are going through a hard time. And just
Yes.
imagine that this is your family member that is missing. And if you know just a little bitty part of information, share it with your local officials or your cops or your police department, or share it with somebody that could get these families some closure, because
Yes.
these people deserve to be found. They're not animals. You don't
No.
lose them and never look for them again. They are human beings who have families, and their families are asking for questions. Law officials, all these people, the representatives, the House representatives, all these people need to stand up and do more about these things that are going on. I'm begging and pleading to Governor Kay Ivey to issue more money for these people.
Please do.
Don't treat them as if they don't matter. Our people matter,
We do.
but in our heads and in other people's heads, we don't matter. But we matter. And
Yes, we
whatever it takes for me to find them, I'm going to keep looking for them. because they have families that wants closure.
Yes. And let me know if you need some help, Jasmine. I'll be out here screaming their name too, because we do need to find them. We do.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. A little
And,
bit of
and
information is enough.
something,
Share
something.
something. Say
Yes.
something. Don't go to your grave knowing that you know something about this missing person and you haven't said anything.
Yes.
And to all y'all sick individuals out here harming these kids, harming these people, y'all need to get someone and fall to y'all knees and pray and turn yourself in, because
Yeah.
these people don't deserve these things happening to them.
Yes.
I
Turn
fear no
yourself.
one but God. I fear no one but God.
That's right,
And whatever
Jasmine.
it takes for me to help these families get closure, I will do it with no problem. And
Exactly.
don't fear nothing but God. And He set me on this path to stop sick individuals.
Exactly. And I'm right with you, because I want
And
y'all hit up arms too, y'all.
and
Y'all
thanks
need
to
to.
Sunny Slaughter, cause baby, that lady got me some. She got me on track. And thanks to Captain Finney with Birmingham Police Department and Blackwell, because these people are really like helping stop these things, and we need more people,
We
Brother
do.
Walter. I
Thank you, brother.
mean,
Yes.
all these people are really trying to combat this. Amy Wagger, all these people are Joe Clemens, all these people are really trying to combat this thing.
Mm-hmm. But we need a group. We need a village. We gotta come together as one to stop all this and to protect our loved ones and the rest of the people that don't have protection. We gotta protect them too. So thank you so much,
Yes,
Jazz, for coming on.
yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna present the video once we get off the
Thank
live,
you.
y'all. And Jasmine, her Angel Arms phone number will be at the end. And y'all hit her up if y'all want to volunteer and help her with Angel Arms and helping missing children, sex trafficking, and human trafficking people, children, whoever. That's what she came to do. And I do see in your future you're gonna write a book. I see that coming, Jasmine.
Yes,
It's gonna
ma'am.
be a children's book.
Hey,
It's
a
a
whole
children's
video.
I see it already.
Yes, ma'am.
And I
Yes,
wish you
ma'am.
the best. I love you, Jasmine. And it was so good to
Thank
meet
you. I
you.
love you
We
guys
can't
too.
finish. We not finished. We gonna whatever
Oh,
you need to do, you gonna hit me up. I'm gonna hit you up too.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for coming to the live.
Mhm.